This week, as Anjanette Young, who made national news after police stormed her home in a botched raid that left her handcuffed and naked, is asking City Council to pass a new ordinance on search warrants that bears her name. The Office of the Inspector General has released a scathing new report on search warrants issued by the Chicago Police Department.
Yeah, and that report found that between 2017 and 2020, police disproportionately targeted black men and women. Joining us right now is Chicago's Deputy Inspector General, Deborah Witzburg. Good morning to you. Thank you for coming on the show.
Morning. Thanks for having me.
Well, CPD says it doesn't pursue search warrants based on race and that almost 90% of the raids were gainful. Your office says that number is skewed. How do you believe so?
Well, I think it's important to note when it comes to looking at search warrants that the success rate depends an awful lot on what we're measuring for. So in 89% of cases, we found that the Chicago Police Department reached a reportable outcome on a search warrant, which is to say that there was either property recovered, illegal guns recovered, or a person arrested. That does not, however, mean that in 90% of cases they found what they were looking for.
Let's talk about the search warrants themselves. Most of them apparently issued on the south and the west sides. And according to your report, it sounds like in many cases there was a lack of details with regard to how the raids were conducted. Were they knock versus no knock? Who was inside at the home? Were there children present?
That's right. We found that the information system that CPD uses to track and collect data about search warrants is missing some really critical information. There are both missing fields of information for existing warrants. We found, for example, missing address details, missing apartment numbers, missing subject names, etc. But it is also the case that the system is not set up to capture at all things like the question of whether there are children in the home when a search warrant is executed, or, as you say, whether a warrant was approved as a no-knock warrant.
Anjanette Young has filed a lawsuit now against the city, claiming that the officers who were in her home, that they conspired to cover up the entire raid and that the mayor's office was complicit in this cover-up. Does the report tackle the issue of transparency?
This is really a descriptive data analysis. And what we want to do here is we want to make sure that everybody involved in what is a very urgent and very pressing policy conversation is sort of starting from the same place with clear data.
So CBD says that, yes, it agrees with most of the recommendations made by your office. That said, are they implementing those recommendations?
We made two urgent recommendations on CPD's search warrant policy earlier in the year. They had to do with tracking of information and the verification of preliminary investigations for search warrants and the initiation of disciplinary investigations when something goes wrong. CPD has committed to adopting both of those recommendations, and we look forward to seeing them implemented.
All right, Chicago Deputy Inspector General Deborah Witzburg, thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you.